Extra Cheesy 87, and this is Let's Play Pokemon Emerald Double Edition. I want to say it should have been called Double Emerald, okay? I'm calling you out, person who made this ROM hack. It should have been called Pokemon Double Emerald. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. This is part 2, by the way. So last video, we started the game. We got our... I totally know how to work the controls. There we go. We got our starters. Trico and Eevee. And we're gonna go into Petalburg Forest. Or Petalburg Woods, whatever. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Caught a whole bunch of Pokemon. Go, oh, Mr. Bugman. Does he have 6 Wurmple? Please don't have 6 Wurmple. At least have like some Caterpie on it. Okay, he's only got 4 Pokemon. Oh my god, he's got 2 Wurmple. He's too powerful. How will the world ever stop this man? Oh yeah, we learned Big Attack. Let's go. We're always gonna go first, but you know, in case we weren't, in case they string shot us down. This guy would be named Lyle, by the way. I mean, come on. He sounds like a Lyle. Like I've got 4 Wurmple. As the emulator kind of lags out there for a second. At least throw in a Caterpie or a Weedle. No, okay. Not like. Now we had the technology for that. Honestly, I'm still kind of, I'm recording this maybe not quite a week after the last video. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to upload this. I think I am. I think the first video is okay. It was like, after I recorded it, I was like, that video's kind of garbage. And then I waited a few days, and I watched it, or watched most of it, and I'm like, it's actually kind of good. And plus, I think maybe doing an LP like this is maybe good for me. Because I think the last few LPs I've done have let me be a little bit lazy when it comes to commentary. Because basically, let's take Trails for instance, the longest LP known, or Trails 2, the longest LP known to man, which you know will still be going on for a while, and I'm gonna talk about it because the game's amazing and it's still in my mind about a week after beating it. But like most of those videos, like I'm just kind of reading the dialogue and reacting because it's a blind LP. Like I don't have to like ever put in too much of a conscious effort to like be entertaining, so to speak, like I do with a game like this, where it's like, who cares about the story of Pokemon? I mean, everyone's played Emerald at this point. Everyone who's going to have played Emerald has played it, you know? So there's not really a whole lot of like, I can't use the game as a crutch, right, when it comes to like my component of a video. And so I think maybe doing something a bit more like this is it's a good exercise, you know, to get the brain and the commentary muscles in tune. He's got a Drowsy at least. That's okay. That's at least one new Pokemon. I mean, apparently we couldn't give old dude Wurmple and Weedles and Caterpies, but we did get to give Mr. Dude a Drowsy, which is cool. It's also just really weird seeing some of these 3rd gen sprites. Well, no, I guess I would have seen. Well, no, because Fire Red and Leaf Green actually have different sprites than Emerald. For at least some of the Pokemon. Oh, our attack has been disabled. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't feel like I've ever seen this Drowsy sprite before. He's kind of cursed. I feel like you're going to be saying that. I'm going to say that a lot. Because I bet what it is a lot of, well, anytime anything that just doesn't look right, looks a little bit different, something I haven't seen, is going to look a little cursed. But I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you know, all the Kanto and Johto Pokemon that don't show up in 3rd gen games naturally, like, probably didn't have the same level of, like, effort put into them. Come on and battle me again. I mean, you know, at least they got put into the games. Oh, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. Yeah, no one cares. Give me my great... Oh, it's a great ball. I like how it's not even a great Pokeball. It's just a great ball. Like, there's no Pokemon branding on it. How am I supposed to know what to use it for? Oh, it's so nice being able to run. You're not a trainer, right? Yo! Your Pokemon doing okay? Yeah. I get it. Oh, you're not? I thought he was going to tell us about the ledges. How am I supposed to know what to do with the ledges if you don't tell me about it? I'm not battling you. And by not battling you, I meant, of course I want to battle Bugcatcher James. A Nincada and 2 Nincadas? What? No wonder he gets all the chicks. I need to check. What are your stat tree goes? Well, Absorb's not gonna be good here, but like in the future, like, do you even have a special attack? Was Grass special in the original? Yeah, Grass was special, right, in 3rd gen? Back in the day? It's kind of hard to remember because not all of them made sense. I mean, the one that still gets me to this day is that Ghost type moves are physical prior to 4th gen, despite there not being a single physical Ghost move, besides like Lick. But even Lick is like, I don't think, well, I'm trying to remember, how did Lick work in the anime? Like, I think they actually licked you. It wasn't like a spectral lick or something. Oh my god, this Nincada is entirely too powerful. I mean, we can try and absorb. I don't think it's going to do any damage. Okay, never mind. Apparently, oh, Bug doesn't resist Grass. I never really learned my types. I've played Pokemon for entirely too long to not know all the type matchups. Round Eyes? What the fuck is Round Eyes? What? Am I being insulted here? Oh, it's we got fairy moves. Okay. I mean, I remember seeing that the fairy type was added. I didn't realize actual fairy moves were added as well. Well, I mean, that's just straight up better than Growl, so hell yeah, brother. I wonder if what animation did they add for it? So I might actually turn animations on here for a second, just because I'm interested. I don't want that item. I think it's like isn't it like a paralysis heal or something, or an antidote, something lame and wimpy. How do I open the menu? That's not it, dude. That's the bag. Battle scene, yeah. So we'll turn these on for a second. Get our Oran Berry. Pretty much the only healing items I'll use are berries. And repels, because repels, I mean, playing a Pokemon game without repels is just like, it's actual torture, banned by the Geneva Convention. Do you give me Bullet Seed? Give me Bullet Seed. TM09. I like how it can't just be 9, it has to be 09. Where? Oh my god, it's extremely Scald. That's not a real move. That doesn't exist yet. Okay, let's get out of there with the cursed bag. I don't know if that's the emulator or if that's the ROM hack that calls that. There's nothing in here for me. I mean, okay. It's a pretty extremely OP TM for the very beginning of the game. Okay, Squirtle and a Pikachu? Look at these, okay, look at these Kanto interlopers. Let's try out Round Eyes. I just want to see what the animation looks like. What is this? Quick! He's got a freaking Quick Claw? I don't care. You still get destroyed. Thunder Shock, I mean, it doesn't lower his attack isn't useful. I just wanted to see what the animation looked like. So they did add in little custom animations for the fairy moves. That's cool. Well, I guess also any of the moves that weren't in Gen 3, like Scald. Scald's that's a Gen 5 move, right? They didn't even have that in old Gen 4. Ooh, the quick attack animation is quite sweet. I forgot about it. At least, you know, for 2003, right? Oh, you bitch! We got a nice amount of XP. Why couldn't I win? You freaking cheater with your dang Quick Claw. Wait, do we have cherry berries, right? Look, I need to go into I changed my start selection key, and I shouldn't have. It's in settings, controller. Start should be square. Because I keep hitting square to open the menu for some reason. And it doesn't do anything. Well, because there's only 2 buttons on a Game Boy Advance, so It just feels better to hit square than to hit start for some reason. What am I doing? Oh, I want to use a cherry berry with our cursed bag. Didn't want to check tag. Does that really need to be the very first option? Okay. Yep. I wanted to use it. Honestly, I'll even give it over to Eevee. Why is Eevee so weak? I guess he's in a different XP group than Trico. Because we should all have the same amount of XP. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure, I'll battle. I mean, I didn't ask to battle you, lady. Lass, hey, a Lotad and a Shroomish. Kind of annoying Pokemon to fight, in all honesty. I forgot to turn animations back off. Oh, Eevee hitting him with the deeps. If only you were actually level 11 like Trico, you could maybe do damage. I just hope you don't... Okay, Stun Spore did not work. So if we're using a 6th gen mechanics, right, does that mean, or like, you know, I don't know what, I guess this game uses 6th gen mechanics, or say a 7th gen maybe, because it's from 2017, Sun and Moon was out by then, right? Does that mean grass types are immune to spore abilities? I think it was 6th gen that added that. Maybe that's, I don't know if I can't tell if he's just missing, or if it's like actually not affecting us because we're grass type. You bitch! I don't even know if we have any Pecha Berries. I think we have a Pecha Berry. I shouldn't have battled. Okay, so now we gotta fight my nemesis. What used to be the easiest battle in the world. So, here's a story. When I played Rising Ruby, which is a ROM hack of Omega Ruby, I did an electric monotype run. And the way I set it up was, so normally you can't really do an electric monotype run, even in that game, which adds in all Pokemon naturally, because there's only one electric Pokemon available prior to like the first gym, or prior to this fight right here, and it's, you can catch a Pichu and Petalburg Forest as a rare encounter. So what I did is I gifted myself 2 Pokemon to start me off. I gifted myself a shiny Electrike and a Mareep as like my starters. Or mainly the Electrike was like my starter. And as 1 second. So this fight is still a double battle, and it's a they have 4 Pokemon in Resident Evil, and they're like level 10. So it's a, you know, not a joke of a fight. But the problem is that in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you can only have traded Pokemon up to level 10 prior to the first gym. Which means that once I hit level 10, and which was pretty quick, Pokemon quit obeying me because the level cap is like so low in that game. In most games it's 20, but for some reason in that one it's 10. And this battle right here was absolute hell. It was almost impossible because my stupid Pokemon would not listen to me, and the only one that would was a dumb Pichu that eventually I had to like literally walk around Petalburg City for like 15 minutes so we get enough friendship to evolve into a Pikachu. It was awful. And I hate these 2 chicks because of it. Actually, I think well, Roxanne was also extremely hard. She's got 6 Pokemon in that ROM hack. And, you know, my best Pokemon wouldn't listen to me. That was fun. Like, at all. Like, well, maybe not best Pokemon, but like my starter would not listen at all. I was able to catch a Mareep and a Shinx up at this, the grass to the north of here. They're available naturally. So I was able to catch them myself and not have to worry about the foreign Pokemon mechanics or whatever, the traded thing where they won't obey you. I'm trying to think, what do we want to do? I wouldn't mind trying to catch some Pokemon, but I don't... Like, what's even up here normally? I can't think of anything up here normally I would want. I don't know if there's any new Pokemon in this area. Or if they are, I don't know what they are because this game doesn't have any documentation. he's got a Rattata. Okay, Rattata looks weird. Like, I'm not weird for thinking Rattata. I don't know. Anytime they have a Pokemon stand on its hind legs, I'm not a fan. Okay, we gotta take out this Machop first. If only because I don't want him karate chopping Eevee. Oh man, that's the setup, dude. Rattata just doesn't even look like a Rattata, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I don't think it does. Oh, he's leering, dude. I forgot to turn animation. I didn't really need to turn them off, because they just take a tad bit too long. Or we could try Absorb. Dude, he's gonna one-shot us if he has any fighting type moves. I don't know when Machop learns fighting type moves, though. He may not actually have one yet. It's entirely possible he doesn't have one. It doesn't matter because he's dead. D-E-D. Dead. Okay, I don't. Please, let me out. A scrape, I gotta put a bandage on it. Well, we got free health here, as long as you're an animal. Otherwise, go fuck yourself, dude. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I wanted to turn off options. Is that gonna become a running trend where I mean to go into options and then I go into my bag and I mean to go in my bag and I go into options? Okay, I'm gonna sneak past this lady, Metal Gear style. It's a battle of wills, okay? We shall not submit. I really wouldn't mind a Pokemon. We don't even have any Pokeballs, dude! Dude, it's an Abra and a Nidoran. It's not even possible to catch it, because we can't throw a Pokeball, right? It's a double battle. Yeah. So, does that mean you just can't catch Abras in this game? Because how are you ever supposed to catch an Abra? Because he's going to teleport away. I mean, I'll catch a Nidoran. Maybe you won't instant teleport? Oh, that just ends the entire battle, you fuck. What an asshole. Okay, so we gotta kill Abra before he can teleport away. I mean, Taillow is, like, maybe one of... Well, I don't know. Is Taillow my favorite bird starter? It's hard to say. I don't know. I don't know if I would say my favorite starter bird. It's either it or Starly. Like, we'll talk about the entire line. I think I like Taillow more than Starly. Like, I think Taillow alone is the best first form bird Pokemon. At least of, like, the first route bird Pokemon that are in every game. Aside from that, I don't know. I really like Staraptor. Talonflame is undeniably pretty cool. That did no damage. I mean, I didn't want it to do much damage because I was a little worried you might kill. But yeah, we'll catch a Taillow or a Tallow. Is it Tylo? I think it's Taillow, right? I don't really know what that eye is doing in there, but. Mega Drain, dude. It's like, it's a Mega Drain. You would think if it's called, because, you know, it's, you know, Absorb, Mega Drain, Giga Drain. Why isn't Absorb called Drain? Top 10 questions science still can't answer. Although it is small, it is very courageous to take on a larger Skarmory, in all caps, on an equal footing. However, its will weakens if it becomes hungry. So just like all of us. Like every creature in the entire world, it gets weak when it gets hungry. Thanks, Pokedex, for the real pertinent information. What, next you're going to tell me it needs oxygen or it'll die? You don't think, Taillow can learn Scald, do you? Now that would be hilarious. Maybe I'll get some items for out of battle. I don't know. It's a dead end up here. Will rock you hard. That's sexual assault, dude. You can't say that. A Bellsprout? Bellsprout looks pretty cursed regardless of what game he's in, but I think he looks a tiny bit extra cursed here. If I do say so myself. Oh, Geodude, you don't even know what's coming your way. Dude, Trico levels so fast. Or Eevee levels so slow. I don't know which one it is. I think the starters are usually in like the... Not in the fat. I guess they're in normal and maybe Eevee's in the... I can't remember the XP groups. Because there's like fast, normal... What's the other one? Like the weird one? I can't remember what exactly it's called, but there's the one that's like... It's basically they level up really fast at the beginning, then really slow at the end. Then you just have slow. Is it like variable? Is that what the XP group is called? I can't remember. Basically, it's like the shittiest group because it just kind of like sucks in general. Like it takes even more XP to level up than the slow one. Here's what we'll do. We'll send Halo in. And Trico will kill Bellsprout, get some XP for old Tailo here. I don't think I've used a Tailo since I was like 12 years old. Actually, I'm trying to think. When was the last time I used a Tailo? I think I used Tailo when I Let's Played Platinum. I mean, that was like I was like 14 then, so my example basically still counts. I'm pretty sure I got a Tailo, a Swellow in that game. Because that was the LP where I just used a random generator for all my Pokemon. That was a fun idea. I would like to revisit that. It did screw... Actually, I got like, for the most part, a very good team. I only got trolled twice. Well, the one thing that sucks is I got a Magikarp as my second Pokemon. Which wouldn't have been awful, but the problem is it was our second Pokemon. And the second gym in that game is grass, so it was a bit of a struggle. And our starter was a Staryu, so we had two water types going up against a grass type gym, and one of our water types was completely useless for like a long. I had to grind up off screen for like 3 hours to turn him into a Gyarados. It was not the most fun time. So I guess we're done over here. We'll try and run through some grass, get another encounter, so we can catch a fourth Pokemon. Ooh, 2 Nidorans? I wouldn't mind having a Nidoran, at least temporarily. You absolute piece of garbage. That's what you are. You're a piece of garbage. Okay? I just want everyone to know that's what you are. Don't poison me. You... we should've... That's the one we should've got. Was the one with the 100% poison point. I should've just absorbed. Oh my god, this is terrible. It takes so long. Okay, so we'll try and catch an Nidoran. Let's go. Fortunately, it's level 6, which is a pretty abysmal. What time are we at? We're at 23 minutes. We're not gonna be able to fight Roxanne in this video. Well, actually, no. These videos just be a bit longer because they're like once a week. Give a nickname. I don't want to because you bitch. I thought we battled already. This is why you don't run from your problems, kids, because they just come back in the form of a tiny girl with a purse that you can't handle. Dude, look at Pichu. He looks so cool. He's so happy. He's like balancing on his tail. That's amazing. I love it. Too bad you're the worst Pokemon. Like, absolutely god-awful. Goodbye, Diglett. Diglett, he looks really... His sprite, it looks way more like a mouth than normal. I mean, I think it's supposed to be a mouth, but like, I never consciously realized that for the longest time, but it definitely looks like a mouth right there in that sprite. Eevee, when will you become good like Trinko? Is that a thing we can arrange? Of course it's a Karen. Oh my god, I haven't heard that noise in freaking 10 years. Okay, let's see. Come on, give me like a... Give me a... Nah, I don't want those. Not an Encada boy. I'm not a huge fan of Shed Ninja. Ninjask is... I mean, I appreciate that he tries. It's two Nidorinas. Or Nidorans. Where are the male Nidorans at? What's all this discrimination? Eevee, you will die, right? I don't think it... Actually, no. I'm pretty sure... I don't think I ever talked about this, but like... About what Eevee we're gonna evolve Eevee into, but so basically, my Eevee power rankings. We're not gonna make it, are we? Well, as you can tell by me trying to... No, you'll make it, okay? I believe in you, Eevee. Based on the fact that we're trying to not lower happiness, you can tell which one... We want one of two Eevees, right? I'll just go ahead and say, Umbreon's not my favorite Eevee evolution. He's up there. He's a high-tier Eevee evolution in terms of likability. I just don't think he's all that good, at least for single player. So, like, my favorite Eevee evolution, then, is Espeon. Espeon's the best. And it's a little close. My second favorite is Glaceon. Then my third favorite is Leafeon. And then fourth would probably be Umbreon. I just think Glaceon and Leafeon are cool. And I feel like they're more useful in a single player context at least. But Espeon's just the GOAT. He's so good. So good. And then after that, it's like Sylveon, maybe slightly below Umbreon, and then of the original three, I mean, who cares, in all honesty? It would probably be like Vaporeon, Flareon. I'm kind of a Jolteon hater, which I know is, a lot of people like Jolteon. You know, we'll do this double battle. I'm just, like I said, I'm a bit of a Jolteon hater. And it's not entirely Jolteon's fault. Because basically, the reason I hate Jolteon is anytime I think of Jolteon... Wait, you're new, right? You're never here. My rock Pokemon need room to rampage! What was I saying? I don't remember. But... Oh, yeah. So Jolteon. The reason I hate Jolteon... Or hate's a strong word. The reason I don't like Jolteon very much. It's not Jolteon's fault. It's because anytime I think of Jolteon, I think of when I played Pokemon Yellow as a child. And I remember using a Jolteon at some point, and it was just absolute garbage. And it was probably like because Jolteon was like maybe level 30 and I'm trying to fight the Elite Four with it, and I'm like, I don't know why Jolteon sucks so much. Go level 80 Pikachu. Please, be a good electric type. God, Jolteon sucks. Because I was a dumb kid. As a card comes flying down the 25-mile-an-hour road next to me. I mean, there's no way that showed up on the mic, but just believe me, it was loud. And also, the speed limit is freaking 25, you weirdo. And it's like the most narrow road possible. It's not a road you want to go above, like you want to go speeding down. It's basically the point. It's a very narrow road because everyone parks alongside it, and there's no room. And then you got like a really sharp turn come up. That's how people die. You weirdo. I'm gonna put Nidoran back in. I know you're already in, okay? I just don't want you to be in for very much longer. But, oh yeah, so Jolteon, if I can finally get to my point, is I just remember using Jolteon and he was really bad. And also I remember the rival in Yellow using a Jolteon, and it got bodied all the time. I was like, okay, Jolteon sucks. Because I think Jolteon was the starter that the rival would get if you won the first two battles? Or is it if you won one and lost the other? I can't remember. Because I think if you lose both of them, he gets a Vaporeon, right? And if you lose one and win the other, he gets Flareon? And if you win both, he gets Jolteon, I think is how it worked? Or Jolteon and Flareon may have been flipped. But... basically, because I mean, I played Pokemon Yellow a lot. It's probably the game I played the most after like Emerald, or maybe Sapphire. I don't know. I played Emerald and Sapphire like a lot. But yeah, that's why I hate Jolteon. It's not his fault. He's been unfairly malaligned. And Flareon, I liked Flareon a lot as a kid, but like, I look at Flareon now and I'm like, nothing. You do not excite me. Okay. I think it's also partially because like Flareon's just kind of bad. What do we got? We're just gonna have Trico body you. Well, no, it should be a double battle, so we'll put Nidoran out there. Maybe we can get a Poison Point. Can you Poison Point Rock types? I mean, it doesn't make sense, but you probably can, right? So that reminds me, how old is Roxanne canonically? Like, is she like also a 12-year-old? I've never really understood, because they talk about her having been at like the training school, but like, she doesn't really look like a child. I don't know. Never really understood. Scratch him. The Lilip is gonna be very annoying. Yo, we could use a Lilip. Yo, a Cradilly? Cradilly's a sweet Pokemon. I wouldn't mind using one of those. Because really, I have ooh, double kick. Let's go. I have no clue what our team's gonna be. I mean, I think we'll stick with. I don't know. Trico's kind of like maybe we'll stick with him. Espeon, I plan on using an Espeon just because Espeon's like one of my favorite Pokemon. It's actually in my top 6. But aside from that, Sturdy actually works in this game. I forgot. Wow. I mean, it's a little rude, don't you think? It's got freaking Rock Slide? It's got Rock Slide, by the way. He can slide on you like a rock. I don't know what to do with you, Eevee. You can tackle a leap if it does. I don't know if it'll do any damage. You bastard. Okay, he didn't get to max HP, so he should still die. Yeah, that's cool. So Sturdy actually works in this game. It's not the worst ability ever. Sturdy is probably like, when it went from, I think it was Gen 5 when Sturdy became good, it was probably like the biggest like buff a single ability has gotten. It went from being actually useless to a very strong ability. One of my favorites. I don't know if I'd say it's one of my favorites in all honesty. I probably should Tail Whip, but yeah, well, should we Mega Drain or should we punch this boy with Trico? I mean, Mega Drain should still do okay damage. Okay, Tackle is 40. So Quick Attack is just objectively better. Okay. Did note it. Bullet Seed! You can't do that. I mean, we'll try Mega Drain. Sand Attack might be. Well, I think we're not gonna lose to Lilip, okay? Okay, Mega Drain did okay damage. I guess lowers defense for Tailo. That's fine. More XP for Tailo. All part of the plan. You know Peck, right? Well, actually, is that going to do any? I mean, it should do at least even damage. Okay. Did not. Rock Slide! This is nonsense. You! I will destroy you, Roxanne. I will show no mercy upon your clan. Don't do it. At the very least, we're faster, so we can't get flinched. We don't have to worry about that. Player defeated leader Roxanne. So I lost. Seems that I still have much more to learn. I understand. Pokemon League's rules state that Trainers are to be given this if they defeat a gym leader. Then she flips you off. $3,000 dues. I mean, apparently we're gonna have to use Trico because he's like our only good Pokemon. And let's go. We got the second, well, no, the best second level starter evolution in the entire series. It's not even close, actually. Grovyle is by far the best second tier evolution of starters. Honestly, he's one of the best second tier evolutions of any of the three-line Pokemon. He's so good. He learns Fury Cutter. Is Fury Cutter good in this game? It's better. I wouldn't say it's good, but it does have the 40 default base power, which makes it usable. Because normally it's only 20, which is just... I mean, taking a whole extra turn to actually become a good move definitely sucks. Stone Bash heightens the attack power of your Pokemon. Does it actually do that? I don't actually know what... I mean, I know they used to say that in the old games, but like, I don't know what it actually does. Rock Tomb. Well, the last dude who told me it contained a TM lied to me. He said it was Bullet Seed and it was Scald. Are you a dirty, cheating liar? You aren't. You are an actual non-lying person. Well. Can a Nidoran learn Scald? I mean, I know it can. I don't even know why I'm checking. Can anybody learn Rock Tomb? Maybe Nidoran can legitimately learn it? Grovyle can learn Rock Tomb? Is there anything this man can't do? He can cut you. He can train you. He can tomb you. And then he can... Well, he can't pound you anymore, but he can attack you quickly. He's so good. No one Pokemon should have all this moveset. What are your stats, by the way? Oh my... Look at these stats. They're all the freaking chart, dude. What are our natures on our other Pokemon? Naive? I don't remember what Naive is. Isn't that like... Is that special attack or something? I think I mentioned in the first video, I never learned my natures. Especially after they like finally, after about 20 years of Pokemon, they decided to add in seeing what the natures do in the games themselves. So once they added that, I definitely like had no incentive to learn natures. Wait, please! Don't take my goods! He just had his virtue stolen. So we're about 40 minutes. That's a more better stopping place. Because these videos are only going up once a week, so they gotta be a tad bit longer. I'm gonna kind of shoot more for like 40 to 45 minutes, as opposed to like 30 to 35, which is what I do for normal videos. But we can also accomplish a lot in these videos compared to like, a game like Trails. Because it's gonna be like the main LP I talk about during these videos probably. Where I could record for 40 minutes and do nothing. There'll be no progress. It'll just been talking. It'll be very good and well written and interesting talking, but talking nonetheless. I'm XGZ87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.